Mnangagwa sacks Speaker of Parliament Jacob Mudenda, power shifts shock Zimbabwe. Before we break this unbelievable story wide open, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon. This is where the real stories live, the truths they don't always say on state television, but the ones shaping Zimbabwe's political future. Whether you're in Harare or watching from Birmingham, this one affects everyone. Just when it seemed Zimbabwean politics was cooling down after a series of high-profile tensions, President Emmerson Mnangagwa has dropped yet another political bombshell. In a stunning and unexpected move this morning, Jacob Mudenda, the longtime Speaker of Parliament, has been officially relieved of his duties. The corridors of power in Harare are buzzing. This isn't just a sacking, it's a recalibration. A political move that has left MPs stunned, analysts scrambling, and citizens asking one pressing question: why now? Jacob Mudenda, a key ZANU-PF figure and a close political ally for years, has been one of the more prominent voices presiding over Zimbabwe's legislative arm. With his distinct voice and authoritative presence, he stood as the bridge between Parliament and the executive for nearly a decade. But this morning, without prior notice or ceremony, that bridge was burned. The official reason given: institutional restructuring. But if you know Zimbabwean politics, you know that words like that often mask deeper truths, the tensions, fallouts, or strategic power plays. Let's unpack what's really going on. Sources close to the situation say there have been growing differences between Mnangagwa and Mudenda over the handling of recent parliamentary debates, particularly surrounding sensitive reforms and leadership appointments. It's been whispered for months that Mudenda's once firm grip on the National Assembly was slipping, and perhaps, worse, that he was no longer acting in lockstep with the president's broader agenda. And yet, the suddenness of it all has raised eyebrows. One parliament official, who asked not to be named, said, "We came in this morning expecting a normal session. Then we heard the announcement over the internal system. People were shocked. No one saw it coming, not like this." That's the part that's got everyone in Zimbabwe talking. Not just that Mudenda was removed, but how it was done. Quiet. Swift. Surgical. The kind of move that signals more than just a changing of the guard, it signals a tightening of power. For the UK-based Zimbabwean community, especially those keeping a close eye on the country's political developments from London, Leeds, or Coventry, this sacking raises major concerns about the stability and transparency of Parliament. Many are already taking to social media with phrases like purge, restructure, and Mnangagwa's long game. And that last point, worth thinking about. Could this be the beginning of a broader shake-up? A clearing of internal dissent before the 2028 elections? Or could it be a response to increasing criticism within ZANU-PF's own ranks? Some are even speculating that Mnangagwa is preparing to groom a loyalist bloc in Parliament, people who won't question, delay, or resist. Now, with Mudenda gone, the race is on to appoint a new speaker. But the real drama may not be in who replaces him, but in what this move sets into motion. Will more heads roll in the coming days? Are we witnessing the early signs of an internal power war? Before we continue, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel now. This story is far from over, and what's coming next may reshape Zimbabwe's entire political trajectory. You'll want to be the first to know. Back in Harare, the reactions are split. Some MPs remained silent, visibly shaken. Others tried to keep a straight face, dodging reporters. But outside the chambers, the people are already speaking, online, in the streets, and in the markets. They know this isn't just a reshuffle. It's a signal. A message. Mnangagwa is consolidating. And when a president begins to act this decisively, this abruptly, and this confidently, one must wonder, what's he preparing for next? One thing's certain, Zimbabwe's political theater just got a whole lot more unpredictable. Stay with us for every update, every twist, and every revelation. Subscribe now, because when it moves fast. And we'll be here to break it down for you, honestly, clearly, and without fear.